You're listening to the best radio station in the universe. Stay tuned.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to 66.9 FM with Dale and Jim in the AM. We hope everyone is having a wonderful morning out there on your way to work. And if you're not working today, hopefully you're having a great morning also. And we thank you for tuning in with us once again at 66.9 FM with great hits, bops, and non-stop rocks.
Wheels ain't moving, stuck in a line so tight. Radio's broken, nothing's feeling right. Concrete jungle where the minutes crawl. Endless red lights laughing at us all. Traffic's a prison, can't break free. Time ticks slow, but it ain't for me. Boredom's a beast clawing at my brain. Someone save me from this endless chain. Endless chain. Horns are screaming like a mournful cry. People caged like birds longing for the sky. Gas station dreams and roadside despair. I trade it all just to breathe fresh air. Traffic's a prison, can't break free. Time ticks slow, but it ain't for me. Boredom's a beast clawing at my brain. Someone save me from this endless chain. Endless chain. White lines stretching to eternity's edge. Breaking free feels like a slippery pledge. If I had wings, I'd leave it all behind. Let the roads eat my dust and unwind. Traffic's a prison, can't break free. Time ticks slow, but it ain't for me. Boredom's a beast clawing at my brain. Someone save me from this endless chain. Endless chain.
But wasn't that a banger, Jim? Wasn't that a banger of a
Fucking
track, Jim? Oh, that was... Oh, what a great start to the day! Oh my God, what have we got for this episode, this show for you this lovely morning for you everyone that's listening and tuning in right now. My Lord, where do we even begin? What a start to your day! Hopefully, you're having a wonderful work week. And how you been, Jim? How you been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, same old.
Upside down, sideways up.
Inside out,
What about
upside down.
Yeah, inside out. Your entrails become your extrails, you know? Like
I feel that after a big Friday night weekend, long weekend. It's rough. It gets crazy, doesn't it? You feel like you're in it, someone else is in it.
someone else's image.
You don't feel you when you're hungry.
You don't feel you when you're hungry. Have a fucking Snickers, mate.
Have a fucking... Oh my God, this is this is gonna be the most onion show we've got for you. I don't even know where to begin. I know exactly where to begin. The day was the worst day you could ever experience. No, not really. I've got a moment for you, and we'll call in. So we'll ask for some calls in a moment. We'll call in about this. But have you ever had the most pain in the ass experience? You know when you're at the shops, and you go on and you're like, okay, I'm gonna have a feed. You get your food. And you're like, where the fuck am I gonna sit down? Shops, the food court's busy, smack packed of people, and you're like, where are you gonna sit? And you spot that one table. There's a couple other tables. You spot that one table. You're like, yep. You're honing in, and as you hone in, some fucker just comes in and steals a seat from right out of
Yeah,
your
because
feet.
what you don't see is you eye that. Someone over there's eyeing that. Someone over that side is eyeing that.
I had that. I'm rolling up with my
Like
trolley.
it's like warfare. Just
It's painful. I had my trolley. I'm rolling up to it, trying to squeeze through all these chairs to get to it. So you can clearly see I'm making my way for it as I'm trying to get the trolley up to park next to it.
make your way down.
Dude fucking comes in, grabs the seat and sits down, and I looked at him like, yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I got mad. I got so mad. I told him what for. I was like, fucking, clearly, yeah, I wasn't trying to take that table. He's, oh, are you talking to me? I'm like, yeah, the fuck I'm talking to. You fucking dickhead. And then I just walked off and sat down at another table. But I was like, bro, like, clearly see, I got a trolley. I'm squeezing through people. Like, you could tell I'm honing in right into that fucking thing. So it's just a pain in the ass.
You'd
So
think people would know that, wouldn't you? But
yeah, it's I don't know, just inconsiderate. But they just glared the whole time, and I really wish I was making love to that sandwich when I was fucking sitting there eating my lunch, staring at them. They just give them something to fucking stare at. You know when people stare at you and you're just like, the fuck, like they're eyeballing you.
Was on you, did they?
Yeah,
Like,
they're
the
just
whole time?
eyeballing. It's just like, well, I should have really like been
I
more
don't
funny
get that
about it.
mentality. Like you just let them.
I know, it's just
it.
like, yeah, no, just stop staring, stop putting your eyes in my eye holes. But like, it's just pain in the
You
ass
feel them fucking
experience.
daggers, like
Feeling daggers. So yeah. So my question I
feel them daggers.
I'm gonna put out there to everyone is what I actually don't even know what exactly question I wanted to ask specifically to do with that.
Oh,
But
somewhere like
I was going
that's like
somewhere.
question. Whoa, what's this?
What question do I want to go with that? What kind of situation? Actually, no. What kind of situation have you been in where you've like whether it's in a line wait for something or you're gonna get a table or anything like that, like, and someone's just kind of cut in, like you could see like you're at a shopping aisle or something and you see that like that one roll of like it could be like that one roll of like bundle of toilet paper or something. You're like, yeah, I'm better go. Someone just sneaks in and grabs it, or someone freaking. You see a car park and you're like, gonna go for that. Someone sneaks in. So like they're annoying experiences. So I was thinking we should put it out there to the listeners, the callers, and ask if they've got any experiences in dealing with this. So
Because to be honest, I don't really give a shit about that. I just let them pass.
just let them go. It's like, fuck it, you have it then.
Or it depends who it is. Like if they're being a dick about it, then I just move forward. It's like nope.
Nope. Just edge it the whole time.
Yeah, just get you in front. Like there's a spot back there.
The spot back there's mine. I've been eyeing this off. I've got the indicator on. I've got something or something. I got anything like this.
Like usually, like I'll. You know how you're like in a line, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the line's a very loose line, like it's like a gap in between people.
Yep.
I usually just stand off a little bit to the side, so if people want to slide in, they can.
Yep.
And then, hey, if they don't, then they don't. Like,
Just kind of hint at people, if you wanna have a little bit of fun, go on, just get on in.
yeah, just if you want to get in front and do it. They usually don't, but
So, but no,
they
we
usually
gotta
just
what's
either look and walk away, or they go to the back.
So we got what's it? We got I think we got a caller on the line. Ken, are you there? Are you there?
Hi, 66.9 FM.
Hello, are we speaking with Ken? How are we doing?
Very well, thanks. Dill?
What? Okay, that's well, what's anyway? Have you ever experienced any situation like this before in your goings abouts of life? What kind of
in
experience
your existence.
in your existence? What have you got to complain about?
I have a very serious matter to bring up.
Oh, serious matter. Okay.
A serious matter.
Oh, no, it's on topic, I can assure you.
Mm-hmm.
We were down at the mall. This was 4 weeks ago. And then on a nice moonlit night. Fuck.
Are we still got you there? You good? You good, Ken?
Are you good there, Ken?
Yes, Benson here.
You may have lost connection there.
I think
Ken.
we'll have to call it. We're going to leave that for the moment. We'll come back to We'll hopefully try and pick Ken up. We'll see what's going on there. The lines are ringing in. No. All right. I think we lost the call. The call's out. The call's gone. We've oh
Yeah.
anyway, we'll go on for now. We'll reach it out there in a sec. So yeah, so it gets a bit like that. So I don't know. It's I mean that could be
No,
one of those
it's-
situations.
I never. Who's in that much of a freaking hurry to cut in a line?
I know it just gets it like I know
You
just
may get there what a minute quicker.
minute quicker, 2 minutes, minute, not even a second maybe.
Maybe less than maybe,
Well,
maybe like 20
I mean,
seconds.
it's like that. It's like that with traffic. Traffic's the funniest part of it because you always see like those people where they like speed by, cut by, weave by everyone, and then you see
Yeah.
the red light in the distance and you pull up, and there's them at the red light, and you pull up right next to them, and you're like, well, you know,
Or on the highway, they overtake flying, but then you pass them a bit later. It's like,
yeah, the
Huh?
slow spot. They're just like, what are they doing there?
what was the point of going up ahead if you're just gonna be back
Yeah.
there?
And that's exactly it.
Like, so many. That's happened a lot. Like recently, like people zoom off.
Hmm.
All of a sudden, you're overtaking them about 5 minutes later. It's like,
Well, actually, that actually coming back to that is kind of another situation I had.
not really
the other day.
worth it.
It was in traffic, and this is another one. So people there's a stretch of road where one lane's kind of it's a 2-lane stretch, but when you get to the end of the stretch of the road, the one lane turns left, and the other one's kind of like a turns right at the light intersection. So there's like a weird merge point. So the left lane's a weird
Remind me
merge
that
point.
dude who went off at you.
Yeah, it's like a weird merge point, and then it sits at the light. So everyone kind of gets in that left,
Yeah.
where everyone's usually trying to turn left to merge onto the main road. So everyone's going down the left hand side, and every now and then you get cars in the right lane that just because it's empty, so they just shoot all the way down to the very end and then merge
Right.
in. And they just merge into the very end just to cut in. And this happened the other day where I was like, "Fuck this! I know the other way around the road, so I'm not going to sit in the left lane because it was chonk back." So I was like, "I'll get in the right lane, turn right at the lights, and I'll go the back way and weave back around." And as I'm pulling up down the thing, there's clearly one of those cars has raced down and stuck, and no one's letting him merge in. So I'm sitting there, and I was like, "Get the fuck out of the way!"
Wow.
So I'm banging that horn on him because I'm like, "I'm going left at the light, not right, left lights, right at the lights. I'm going right at the lights. I'm going the back way. Get the fuck out of my way! Like, stop trying to sit here and merge, squeeze your way in, like, because you couldn't be bothered waiting in the
Because it's
people."
common courtesy to go one then the other, one then the
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
one then
So, like, if you're going to merge sooner. Don't clog up the right-hand lane for people that want to go right, just because you're trying to merge in the last second to go left. So
Yeah.
he squeezed out the way. I kind of just squeezed past him. I was like, "Get the fuck out of my way, you
That's-
dickhead!" Yelled at him because I was
that's
like, it
fucking weird.
just fucking annoyed me because it's just like, don't take up a lane of an empty lane for someone else that wants to turn another way. You know, just because
right?
you don't have a mild inconvenience, you should have left 5 minutes sooner. Like if you know you're gonna go
Right.
the way it's gonna be busy, leave earlier so you don't get caught in that. Worry about what you do when you get to the end. If you get to the end early, fucking go have yourself a fucking coffee or something. Like, but I don't know. It's one of those things.
Or listen to the Beard Rose podcast.
Well,
Like,
that's it. So they're pretty good to listen to. We
an extra 5 minutes. Like,
Hey, bargain hunters, want to clean up on savings? Introducing secondhand soap bars, the eco-friendly, budget-friendly way to stay squeaky clean. Call in right now, and you'll get 3 extra soap bars for free. And for just $5.95 more, we'll throw in a fresh soap bar. That's a lot of clean for a little green. Don't wait. Grab this suds-tastic deal before it's gone. Call now and lather up with savings.
Oh, looks like we might have another caller coming back in. No, it's not the
Yeah.
other one. We've got Jensen on the line. Jensen, you there?
Jensen.
This be Benson. But
Benson?
hi 66.9 FM.
Is this the guy from before? Is this the guy from before? Hello,
It
Benson.
is, yeah.
Benson, what have we got? What can we do for you, sir? What's happened with you?
It was recent.
Recent?
3 months ago, I was queuing in line at my favorite boulangerie, and this man, none other than the Brian Reynolds, took my last quail egg bagel with falafel dressing.
Jesus, what? Where do you get one of those at? What
Yeah, like,
quail egg
At
falafel?
Skimpers.
Skimpers. Boulangerie.
a lingerie. Like, can you clarify what that is, Benson? Like,
I've never had a boulangerie before.
no.
Not joking here, but that's a French bakery. That's
Well, that's
French
weird.
bakery.
I mean, I guess
Well.
that's where. I mean, it makes sense. I guess where else are you going to see Brian Reynolds than
Brian Reynolds.
buying Byron Brennels than at a French restaurant. I guess that makes sense. I'm not going to many French restaurants.
Stealing
normally.
a quail egg.
I mean, I should have realized when they said quail egg. But anyway, so yeah,
My quail egg
stole your
bagel
quail
with
egg
falafel dressing.
falafel,
Yeah, with
falafel dressing.
yeah, quail egg falafel bagel.
Actually, that reminds
And-
that's actually Snapchat. Yes.
That's just so
And not
interesting.
only did he buy it in spite,
Damn.
He knew. He
But
knew
instead-
Arnold.
Yeah, right. Like
took one singular bite
One
and then gave it to a homeless person.
Oh, good on you,
So
Brian.
inconsiderate.
Good on you, Brian. What a gentleman.
I had
at least
not
he gave
eaten-
somebody.
A quail egg bagel with falafel dressing for 36 minutes.
6 minutes. How often do you eat a
36
quail egg
minutes.
croissants? My God,
Yeah,
sir.
it's like every hour. Like
Well, I eat one of those baguettes on the hour, by the hour.
damn.
My God. Well, thanks you about
That's
that, Benson. Thanks for calling in, and
Yeah.
remember to always listen to
Hopefully you get your next
66.9
one.
FM. We'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah,
Thank you, guys. I'll catch you later.
okay. Anyway, that was
Really hope he gets that next one now after that. Damn.
where is this radio station reaching out to? Is he in France? Like, was he? I'm confused.
Right?
I am very confused. What's going on right now?
Or was
it just a pop up?
yeah, because a French restaurant like
That's
didn't even specify what it was. French bakery. Yeah.
Be Lingerie. It's a French bakery that sells
Lingerie.
a lingerie that sells quail egg
I have never heard of that word
quail
before.
egg bagel with falafel dressing.
Yeah.
That is the most interesting take I can have from that. I
I just realised.
Yep.
You need more than one quail egg because quail eggs are like this fucking big.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're quite tiny, but they'd be little plots of it, like just spread across,
Yeah,
and
like
they
real-
smeared,
Oh,
or like
God,
squished and
no.
smeared. Like, do you get the quail egg and then smush it and then spread it on like a paste? Like,
That'd be very thin though, like
that'd be
because the
very,
bagel's pretty big.
yeah. That's interesting. That
It
doesn't
is.
would not.
With falafel dressing, like
Anyway,
French man, I'm telling you.
the French,
French.
are bloody crazy. That was like a story I read the other day where it was a French woman was smoking her vape at a concert, and then a French
They
man
have
came
vapes
up.
in France? God
Yeah,
damn.
they're puffing on the vape, and the gentleman came up to her and goes, "Take that vape out your mouth," and slipped him a cigarette in their hand and goes, "Smoke that. You're a French person, not an American."
Damn.
So I was like, "That's pretty savage." I was like, "Ooh,
But I thought the French had them little cigars.
the little twisty, rolly, long."
Yeah, like those little thin
Paper ones.
little cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought they had
Yeah.
those.
So I mean, I
Because
guess
you see some chefs with them, like they just got their chef's hat, they got this little cigar thing. I'm like, they're
little
living
stogie,
the fucking life.
little stogie. Wouldn't
Yeah.
mind trying a little stogie.
I've actually had one of those little cigars before.
Mhm.
They were not little twisty, windy ones. They were a proper cigar, but they were maybe I don't know, like how big a pencil is.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
how- yeah, that's a cigar. I breathed that fucker in by accident.
Yeah, because it isn't like it meant to be like anything like that. You just and then you like have it in your mouth so you can taste it, not actually inhale it. Like it's
Yeah,
like you suck on it
like
kind of thing. Like
you breathe it in, but you don't breathe it in.
Yeah.
like you just
yeah,
get
you
it
suck
to
it. You suck it in.
burn.
You suck it in, and then you have it the flavor taste.
then
in
you
your
just
mouth,
exhale.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't breathe it in, which unlike ciggies and that.
Yeah.
Let's just say, like, there was a thing about the cigars. They're like 20 times more potent than a fucking cigarette
Yeah. That's why you just have it in
for
your
this
mouth.
little fucking thing, and it's just like, oh my goodness,
It's scary.
that's the
Crazy.
size of a cigarette.
No, it's skinnier. Like the length, but the skinnier, and it's more potent.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
But there is one like them big old fat boys.
the old proper
I want one of
stogies.
them one day.
Girls,
Oh, yeah, like-
Arnold style stogie.
The old Arnold one, yeah, just chuck it in and just.
I feel like if
Like-
I'm an old man, if
Be
I'm at the point
fantastic.
where I'm old, I feel like it's going to be a point where I'm going to be old.
Well, we're nearly getting there. Another
Old,
10, 15 years.
I'll just have some of those, puff on some stuff before I go, you know, just to last little fucking and then just send myself on away if anything
Then
happens.
again, you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger and Stallone and that, they smoke them all the time and they're fine.
And that's it. So,
Because cigars, you don't breathe it in.
no. It's just
Not
a
saying it
flavor,
can't do nothing to your mouth.
just a flavor
but-
chaser.
Yeah, kind of. I think, but then again, I think you kind of want to have them. Like, you just got to have a hankering for them, I guess. Because, like, I never once want to put a cigar in my damn mouth.
But that's what I mean. It's got a time and a place. Bit of cigar, a
I've
bit of
tried
whiskey.
it.
Whiskey on the rocks with a
I-
cigar.
I ticked it off my list. I'm like, have a cigar. Done.
I haven't
Didn't
actually-
enjoy it.
I haven't done a cigar. I've had a ciggy.
Then again, it's probably like alcohol. Like, you have it when you're younger. It
Yeah.
tastes like shit.
When
And when
you're
you're older, it's like, oh, I want more of that.
one of those things. So that's it.
Because I had this cigar when I was, like, in my teens, like, late teens. So probably just wrong time, wrong place.
That's it. Could be the environment as well. All the different age environment.
Yeah, look. But
surrounding
there was a few
environment.
of us, and it just... I don't know how the fuck they got them cigars, to be honest. That's one thing I never found out. How the fuck they got them.
Yeah, that's it.
Unless it's probably like a parent stash or something. Like,
Most probably. Like, that's like anything. It's always a parent stash of something. That's what the alcohol was.
yeah, like...
Get to the medicine cabinet.
Like the medicine cabinet. Hey, you get some cigars in a medicine cabinet. Hey, I wouldn't count that out. You seen fucking Metal Gear Solid?
Right? Fucking pills and shit.
Well, these fucking Metal Gear Solid 4, like you had to smoke and you get your stamina back and
Yeah, I know. The incentive of like, a ciggy.
Yeah,
Yep.
oh, and you just
Relieve the stress reliever.
right?
Um,
Was there a game where you had to suck on a ciggy and your aim stable? Like you got a more
oh,
stable aim?
there was something like that. Yeah.
What game was that?
I can't remember what it was now. Was
Like
it
you literally sucked on the ciggy and your aim got better. Like fuck.
was it like a Western game or was it more of a modern style? I can't remember. I remember something had it.
It's more of a mod. Probably PS3 era,
think it was
360
like,
era, maybe.
Western styles.
Oh, I know Vanquish had a Siggy, and you could do stuff with like.
Hmm.
Remember Vanquish? So that had a you can have a Siggy. I think I healed you though.
True. Yeah, because a few games have done it in the past.
So it's weird how like you can have a Siggy for a benefit. That's fine.
Yeah, but drugs is a no-go. In Australia, drugs for the citizens are no-go. But you know what?
But no, Silent Hill is getting released here now.
Yeah. It was going to either way. I knew it would. But yeah, Silent Hill F had that hiccup.
Yeah, because our laws are way different than what they were now.
So what happened was, I've been following that for a bit. So what ended up happening was, it was an automated response. No human eye had even had a chance to look at it yet. And the computer response just immediately flagged it. And then humans had to go through and resolve the error.
That's why AI
And-
is shit.
Yeah. So they had to
That's
remove
like
it.
YouTube. Oh, what you've been.
So
done
what
for
ended
something.
up having to happen was they had to
Someone reviews it, they're like, "Yeah, you're good."
yeah. So someone went
Just
on,
get someone monetizing that. Like,
removed it from the system. They actually ended up having to email them to go, hey, can you please resubmit it on their end? Because once it's removed, it's like removed from the classification system. So they had to let them know, okay, hey, we've had this error, we've resolved it, you just need to resubmit it and then processed on. So yeah,
because
so it's
just think
like
if that happened to GTA 6,
Mm.
which it probably still might,
oh,
if it's automated.
well, yeah, automation, yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure because no, but still, again, Konami, you think someone would be looking at that like, "Oh, it's Silent Hill."
Yeah, it was, well, that was saying, I think they said it was basically a bug. It doesn't normally do it like that. And it just happened to just go bleh and just like flagged a bunch of shit. Because apparently this wasn't the only game though. Apparently there was a few others that it happened to as well. It was like a mix.
It's fucking bizarre.
But everyone's only reporting on Silent Hill. But yeah, it happened. It was like a weird bug that they had happen, and it just flagged a bunch of shit. It was like, sorry, you can't come out here. So
Yeah, it's
but-
stupid.
well, not even that. It just goes. It was basically going, "Oh, sorry, you can't be put on the list for someone to verify." It literally was just like, "Oh, it's come in. Oh, just
Yeah.
nope, sorry, just flagged it." Like it didn't get a chance to go into a list because usually it would take it. Go, okay, you've submitted a report. We'll put it into the list so then someone can see it with eyes. It just grabbed it and goes,
Yeah.
"No," and just binned it. It just straight up goes, "No," and just binned it. Basically.
Yeah, because
So-
I remember like after that happened, like a day later, it was on JB Hi-Fi. I'm like,
Well, a lot of like EB had already had it sitting on their website for
Like the day later, it was up. I'm just like, I'm guessing something was just quick like that.
yeah, they had an issue on their end. But you know, because EB had it left up on their website like the whole time, before and during and
Yeah.
after of the report.
Right?
So it was one of
Yeah,
the
because it
weird
was
things.
meant to go through, but
Mm,
like I say, because like we got nothing banned here for a long time.
mm.
Because now,
good.
like, you can have all the stuff that was banned now because
That's
we got
it.
different laws.
But
There's really nothing that wouldn't release here now. I don't think. Like,
not really. No, that's why the whole point of the R18 plus. Like they had to go through the whole process. And,
yeah, because R wasn't a thing back for
Mm.
early 2000s,
exactly.
mid
So a lot missed
2000s.
out. Yeah,
We
so
had MA, but still,
that limitations to what was available.
when you look though, MA is not even that bad on some of the older stuff.
No, that's what I mean. But like, that's just how they had to put it. Like it's crazy.
It's more of a PG.
M. Yeah. I know.
Like a lot of
classification's
PS2 games, like it's MA, but like it's very tame, like very PG.
Mm.
Like I think Final Fantasy got a M. I'm like,
things
Final
like that.
Fantasy? That's more PG because like it's not family friendly,
It's-
but also it's parental guidance.
So
like
it's all a point system.
there's some themes.
There's so many points that you got to tick in a quota. So when you start ticking more
Hmm.
boxes, then you go up further into the next slot.
Yeah,
And
right.
so if there's too many boxes, there's say like if there's 50% violence, it's in one category. But then if it's like
Mm.
over 50% violence, then it goes up the category. If there's like a
Right.
small percentage of nudity, it's one category. If there's excess amount of nudity, then it goes into a different category. It's the same
I'm
with
pretty sure
movies as well.
nudity automatically makes it an M.
Well, it basically does. It ticks it to an M. But if you have nudity to a certain degree, then it can push it to an R.
I think if they push that nudity further, it's an instant MA.
Yeah. If you got if you have nudity where you see like full body nudity, that's usually classified as R in games. At least in games, it's
Yeah.
usually R because it's
Like GTA, that's
Yeah.
R because it's got some nudity.
yeah. You actually see full body basically nudity, so
Yeah.
that's
Which-
like that with a few games like Cyberpunk as well. That's
Yeah,
R,
Cyberpunk.
which is a
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
thing we want to talk
I
about.
mean, that really shouldn't be, but there's nudity in there. That's
There's
why
high
it is.
nudity and there's high violence though too. So you've got like dismemberment, very gory violence.
Yeah, but when you say that, like RoboCop, is that? I think that's R-rated too.
Yeah,
actually.
it is.
Oh,
It's
think about
R-rated.
it.
Now it's R.
That's just violent though.
Yeah.
But that is violent. Like that RoboCop game is
Well,
people's heads exploding everywhere, people's
speaking-
bodies exploding.
Speaking of
like,
that,
when you get
ironically,
shot.
that's actually one of the games of the month on PlayStation at the moment.
It is. Yeah, I am
Yeah.
sad because I'm like, I've already got the.
Well, it's funny because like I only just bought it like a month ago. Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like I wanted to own it anyway. Like I own it. Like I bought it digitally. I own it digitally because it's hard to come by physically. But no, I own it.
Yeah, I had to get
digitally.
it on eBay for God's sake. Like, oof.
So
Or was
so-
it EB? I can't remember.
one of the two. But yeah, so no, so I've got it on digital anyway, and I was like, it's on there, but like at least I actually own it, and I bought it, so it's supported the developers. So that's my
Yeah.
go-to at the end of the day, because so many people
Right.
are just losing their minds over shit.
No, it is sad how like stuff like RoboCop had a limited release.
Mm.
Like it was there, and then you couldn't get it,
Because that was like
and then it was back, and then
Yeah.
you couldn't get it.
I know it's very weird.
I think you can get it sometimes at like EB, but
But that was
mostly
like,
pre-owned,
But that's like I always say. We always say support developers, because that was like a
Yeah.
post I saw the other day was there was like it was basically someone pirating a game. They ended up pirating. I saw a post and they're like they were torrenting fucking Cyberpunk 2077, and it's just like they're making some kind of comment about stealing such is not what something I can't remember what the quote exactly was, but it was like something to do with like stealing isn't piracy or whatever this, downloading is this. It's like it's some stupid quote thing, and I'm like, but okay, you want to pirate Cyberpunk, but then therefore you're not supporting. Like you want to play the game because you want to download it, torrent it because you want to play the game for free, but you doing that isn't helping those because you're like against big corporates and blah 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 nonsense. I'm like, okay, ironically you're downloading Cyberpunk, which is the big thing against corporations
Yeah.
and things, but like you're being like, I'm being part of the thing because the meta because I'm torrenting a game, but it's like
Right.
but I get the games like those kind of games like Watch Dogs and Cyberpunk has those messages. But you doing that in real life isn't supporting the developers that are making a game that you're going to enjoy. that's money that goes on the table for
So
those
what
developers. And,
would Watch Dogs promote? Like, that's totally
no, but that's the kind of stuff that Watch Dogs is. Though it's like, against the system, like piracy. It's all pro piracy, and that's what like the genre of
well, not really. It's not pro piracy because you're not really pirating anything in Watch Dogs.
No, but like it's that whole against
You're
the system
hacking and accessing stuff. You're not taking, and I mean, you're getting some data, but that's about it. Like,
But that's what I mean, though. Like that's the same kind of concept I'm getting at. Is it's similar concepts. It's the same as like if you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to torrent a game because the genre themed message is stealing is good. Digital data steal. It's like, well, no, it's not because like it's again, it's not.
no, but even Watch Dogs doesn't like it's not saying it's good. Like,
no, but like
they're doing it, taking Evil Company down. Like,
yeah, but that's what some of these gamers are like. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna torrent this game because these big evil companies that are making games. It's just like, but you wanting to enjoy it and play it, you should be supporting the developers. Like, why are you being, It's just.
I mean,
stupid.
CD Projekt Red fixed the game. Like,
It's just not even that. It's just people just say, oh, the
don't be mad at CD Projekt. Be mad at the investors who said release it.
That's exactly it. So
Because they want their money then. Like,
it's just these gamers.
which they
these
would have
days.
got more if it released when it should have.
Yeah. It's just these gamers these days are just wanting free games, and it's kind of disgusting. It's just like we're not going to have a world where gaming's going to be the same way it is. It's just getting. And they wonder why games
No,
are.
it can't because games cost hundreds of millions to make. Like,
It's like this is what gets me is
millions to hundreds of millions.
I mean, we'll go to a fuck it. We'll go to a fuck it. I'm forcing this now. We're going to an ad break. We're going to play some tracks, and we'll come back with the story after the break.
If your toes look like hobbit feet, you're in need of tiny razors. Let's fix that. Introducing Tiny Razors, the ultimate solution for toe hair removal. With triple the blades of most competitors, our new trimmer technology gets you smooth toes in no time. No more messy gels or painful waxing sessions. Our glide power and projection mapping ensure a precise, painless shave every time. Worried about those tricky spots? Not anymore. Tiny Razor's innovative design reaches even the smallest areas with ease. It's like having a personal grooming assistant for your feet. So why struggle with traditional razors or dangerous callus removers? Save time, money, and your sanity. Glide through toe hair removal with Tiny Razors. Smooth, painless, and convenient. Say goodbye to toe hair and hello to confidence. Tiny Razors, triple the blades, triple the smoothness. Get yours today.
Walked into the store just to get a bite. Gouda, cheddar, blue shining in the light. Couldn't choose a block as the tension grew. Then I saw her smile and the world turned new. Cheese, please, please, but I'm stuck on you. Caught between the Swiss and your eyes so blue. The dairy aisle just became my dream. You and I together, what a perfect team. She asked me softly, do you like sharp or mild? Her laugh hit me harder than a camembert wild. I stuttered something dumb about a wheel or a wedge. As she handed me a slice, I was over the edge. Cheese, please, please, but I'm stuck on you. Caught between the Swiss and your eyes so blue. The dairy aisle just became my dream. You and I together, what a perfect team. She asked me softly, do you like sharp or mild? Her laugh hit me harder than a camembert wild. I stuttered something dumb about a wheel or a wedge. As she handed me a slice, I was over the edge. Cheese, please, please, but I'm stuck on you. Caught between the Swiss and your eyes so blue. The dairy aisle just became my dream. You and I together, what a perfect team. Her hands on a block, mine on a wheel. The Parmesan crumbled, how surreal. Love is strange like a funky blue in the cheese store. I found a love so true. Now every Tuesday we meet by the aisle, sharing little samples, trading flirty smiles. They say love can't buy happiness, sure that's fine, but it can buy cheese, and this girl is mine. Now,
And we're back. Anyway, we'll continue the story where we left off in the short break there. But yeah, so it was, as we were saying, friggin', it's just these gamers, like, they're just asking too much. Like, they carry on going like, oh, the games are too expensive. We want game passes. We want free games. But then the games come out that are clearly either struggling or have no budget. They're like, these games are trash. They need to put more time and more money. It's like, well, where do you think that comes from? You as a consumer buying games supports the industry so they can keep putting that money back in to show you that you want it to keep making more of
If
it.
no one bought said game, you wouldn't get a sequel
Like, that's exactly it. Like, it's just
because they get no money.
ridiculous. So,
Look at Days Gone. No one bought it. We're
Yeah.
not getting a sequel.
and that's why they're doing the re-release, the remaster that comes out now, like next month, like this time, like in a month's
Yeah.
time, basically.
Just under a month, yeah.
And I've already got Days Gone, so I'm gonna pay the upgrade and get that upgrade.
Yeah,
for the
same, because
PS5.
I want a native PS5 version. Like,
Yeah, so, and that's the thing, if we want Days Gone 2, that people keep going, oh, we want Days Gone 2, blah, blah, blah. It's like, then support Days Gone Remastered, and they might actually consider a Days Gone 2. Like, use your brains. Like, without support, there is no structure. How does a building hold up? By support. What happens if there's no support? The building collapses. We as consumers for games are the support. Without us supporting it, it's just going to fall down. The industry's going to collapse. Think about that. So, like, that's the thing, because there's all these people, like, especially with, like, the Xbox players, being all like, oh, you gotta pay, why would I pay $70 for Indiana Jones on PlayStation when I can just get it for free on Game Pass? Support the fucking games. This is why Xbox is going down the drain and struggling it, because
I
they're
bought
not
it on
making their...
Xbox and I bought it on PlayStation. Like,
That's it. Like, at least you're buying it. Like, I'm going to buy it for PlayStation because I can't play it on my Xbox. I can play it on my PlayStation,
Yeah.
so I'm buying it for PlayStation. But, like,
Right.
this is the thing. It's just like, if you're going to play it, okay, if you've tried on Game Pass, you loved it, go out and buy it physically. Support the people so they know that they're getting the proper support, giving them that extra crumb of money, so they go, okay, we're going to make
it
more
is
games.
cool that they are doing another collector's edition for PS5, though.
Which is cool.
They
do
didn't
it-
have to do that.
No. But they actually want to include everyone and do it properly so no one's feeling left out. So they're redoing the same.
Well, the thing is, Bethesda, who are doing you know, like they do the publishing part of any of Machine Games, they didn't want to go first party.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to go everywhere still, even though they're under Microsoft, because they're kind of beside Xbox. Like they're not under Xbox, they're beside them. And the fact that like, they wanted to still hit like Switch and like Nintendo and PlayStation. Hence, while we're getting Indiana Jones, we're getting Starfield, we're getting the Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake, I think next month or month after or something. Or that's coming to PS5 day one. Because they don't want to be stuck to one fucking platform.
That's it.
And
like,
I think that's why Todd Howard is like getting out of there soon.
he's just like, fuck.
I guarantee
put it
that's the
up.
reason why, because like he didn't want the deal to begin with. It's just ZeniMax they kind of had to sell.
Well, like how they,
Bethesda
like
don't
how the
wanna just
story
be
was. Well,
stuck
like,
with Xbox.
like I said, like we've seen before though, like the whole panic with Phil Spencer, like we'd seen the story before, where like PlayStation was doing the deal, like the deals they were doing, and had the exclusivities, but they were timed exclusives for like Deathloop and bloody was it Ghostwire, stuff like
Yeah,
that. Like
Ghostwire.
there's always exclusivities kind of deals, but they were timed exclusive stuff, and then like bloody Microsoft, Phil, even he himself said
buy 'em.
they panicked, not just bought them, yeah, but like, oh, we're gonna buy them, but then fucking just exclusify these
Cancelled the
games. They're like, oh no, we're gonna
Starfield
cancel.
PS5 version.
Yeah.
It was like
But in the end, like we already
after
knew they were
devs already
coming.
spent hard work on
The
developing
versions, yeah.
that.
And then fucking
Which I don't think they scrapped it, because if there's the PS5, they would have had that since day one still.
oh, they would always make that version compatible. They would have constantly worked on it because they knew they were going to release it for PS5 either way. It's just they just had to
Yeah.
backburn it. They might have even had issues, so that's even why they like delayed it. It's gone, oh, we've only done the Xbox version because they might have had issues trying to bring across a PS5 version or PS4.
Well, now
you
they've
know?
got the Pro to optimize
So
for
that
it
could
as
have
well.
been half the issue too. They might have been thinking we'll still work on this in the background. Things aren't optimized too well. We'll do it for Xbox because we know that people are going to really buy mass amounts.
Yeah,
They're going to get on Game Pass.
Pretty much, the Xbox players were testers
Yeah,
for these
bug
games.
testing
like,
it. So I don't know. So like that's what I feel personally feels a bit more sensible. But I do always find it funny because I've lately on my like I've been having like a weird memory notification feed thing popping up on like on X, and it's like it's funny seeing posts where people were talking about games being exclusive and being on Xbox and coming out and all this stuff. And then and I'm just seeing them all pop up. I'm just going, well, this aged well. Well, this aged well. Because now it's like all these announcements that have been for like
Right.
PlayStation now. And some of them have only been like maybe a year later or so. And it's just freaking
Yeah, well,
hilarious.
because what they don't realize is games sell on other platforms.
Yeah. So it's
Like you saw, who was it? The Sea of Thieves, Rare. The influx of players they got on PlayStation, like, paid
as
the
soon
full
as, yeah.
price.
Yep. As soon as it dropped, so many people jumped onto it. And it's completely
Same as
crossplay too.
Hi-Fi Rush. Same as Grounded and stuff.
Yep. High on Life as well.
High on
Is that
Life. Like even I
what
bought
you
High on Life. I didn't buy it the first time, but I bought it on PS5.
Mm.
Like
And that's it. Like
I'm
it's-
gonna buy Grounded too and stuff like that, but
and, it's
and
just-
also
it's just-
Sea of Thieves. Even though I'm not really gonna play it, but I'll still support Rare because Rare are a good fucking group.
like I got to jump on Sea of Thieves at some point. I'm curious how it transfers everything across because of the
Yeah,
system on where you log in.
I think that's cross progression, so it'll just carry over
because I've got
to-
so much on,
with your
the
login.
Xbox.
I'm guessing,
so it'd be nice to see
Yeah.
like what because I was Pirate Legend on
or
that.
unless that doesn't carry over, then you're gonna start from scratch.
I mean, but then at the same time, being where it is now also
Yeah.
wouldn't be such a bad thing starting from scratch because then you're
Mm.
starting from scratch leveling your character up, but then you've got all the new mechanics on how it all works, so it wouldn't be such a bad thing sometimes. But it's
Right.
like, do you sacrifice all your progress you have made, or do you, because I spent a lot of hours into my progression, like I was a lot of hours into my character.
I just wish they can you release Bleeding Edge on PlayStation? Like
Oh, I know that game was good. We did get into that, but then I don't even know now. I don't even know what's going on with that. I don't even know if it's even supported anymore. Like, what's going on with that?
I think that who was that? That was Rare too, wasn't it?
I'm not sure because that's
Let me have a look. Bleeding.
because I haven't even heard anything
Edge.
about that like that at all.
That was Ninja Theory.
Like, I don't even know what's going on with that game now.
2020 that came. Like feels so long ago, but it was only 2020. Oh,
Is there
2020.
a-
It's on Windows, my boy.
Yeah.
Windows.
So that was only a post. Oh my god, that's only a post a year later. So this is a post year later someone made going, developer Ninja Theory announced the end on Thursday, noting that Bleeding Edge remains active and playable. It just never drew much of an audience. Steam charts counted the game's PC playership at an average of 480 in its launch.
Fuck,
launch
that's
in
low.
March,
480.
and it dwindled since.
Yeah, because we had so much fun with that.
I know we had fun in like the beta, and then when the game came out, we just didn't really touch the game. Like they changed the game from the beta, I think it was. It was just didn't. 5
It's
out of
still
10.
$40 on Steam. Like crap. I'm gonna put it on my watch list, on my wish list. Because like I will play it again. Like it was fun, and the fact that it's still got servers up is amazing. Actually,
Yeah, Ninja Theory will no longer support Bleeding Edge, and this was a post from 4 years ago.
Yeah. No, but you can still play it though. And that's
I guess they
the
have
good
bots and
part.
stuff in there, just idle. I don't know if it will come to PlayStation then, if that's the case.
Nah. No, but Ninja Theory, like they had a good thing happening, but I don't know if it was because I didn't see any marketing for Bleeding Edge really.
No, it was very minimal.
Like I think we're the only ones who talk about Bleeding Edge from time to time. Like,
A year ago, someone posted on Reddit going, "I think we fucked up as a community."
Yeah.
Like it kind of did. Like it was going to be a combatant to Overwatch, and then that kind
I
of
don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, but like we're somehow always on the money with games. It's like this game's good.
Well, I mean, we've played games enough that because like I said we like I said we were all for the beta. Like we loved the beta. As soon as the game dropped, we were like, this isn't
We
right.
didn't play it.
We played it, and then we stopped after a few days.
I don't
of,
know
like,
why we didn't play it though, because we didn't really touch it at all after the beta. Because I think other things come out.
There was
really.
that, but we played for like a few times in that first week. It actually came out fully, and for us, the play style, everything felt different because we were capping in the beta. Like we were doing really fucking good, and our play styles were working. How we were playing as characters was working. It felt fun, and we kept winning matches because we were obliterating. And then that first week of it actually coming out, we had losing matches. Things weren't working properly. Like nothing felt right. Like it just felt so fucking weird. And then we're
As
like,
long
no,
as they
fuck
fix
this.
that part, then I'll,
So-
I'll fucking jump back into it from
So
time to time.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. So, I don't know what happened, what's going on with it, but yeah, it's no longer supported, so they've dropped it. Not like a year after it launched, it got dropped, but still kept up.
Still $40 on Xbox Store too.
But it's a Game Pass game, so
I'm not getting Game Pass again.
But it's just that's what I'm saying though. It's just crazy that was half the reason too. It was designed to be a Game Pass game, but then also with a price tag. Like, I think maybe that kind of struggled. Maybe if it was a free to play game, like that might have, you know what I mean?
Nah, that wouldn't. Nah, it's Ninja Theory. Like they had a good thing, but it's just yeah, no one supported it.
But that's the same as Concord as well. It's basically the same model. It went in as being a 5v5 or whatever it was. It went as a paid model, and no one wanted to support it because it was a paid model. Like it's kind
It
of
was a yeah, but I played it. It wasn't the best.
no. But
It-
but that's what I mean though. Like if
It
you're
wasn't horrible.
no,
It was.
but
It played like Halo. Like it. It was slower paced.
Mm.
It was more deliberate, like actions,
But-
movement.
that's what
It's
I'm
just
saying.
people.
As that kind of experience,
The characters weren't fuckable, so they bagged them.
there's a
and
bit
they
of that. No, but the main concept, okay, from a main
Like,
consumer
I don't get
perspective.
that.
No, okay, from just scrap all the other ideas. From the main consumer perspective, with the gameplay you've played, would you feel you had your money's worth if you paid for it, or would you feel you were satisfied if you had it free?
Well, the price point would have been fine. Yeah, like it was only like $40.
That's what I'm saying. Though, but did it feel like, with the way the game was in its state, that it was worth the $40?
In its state, yeah. It's just.
Did it feel like it? Did it feel like you spent $40?
I didn't hate it, but I enjoyed it. But I was just bad at it.
Or do you think it should have
Um,
been like all the experience you're getting from the amount of the style they put in it would have been even cheaper, not necessarily 40, not necessarily free, but like you know what I mean? Like
I mean,
you get-
about $20-$30 maybe, but then
so okay, so the
That's here
game
or there.
so the game felt like to you that it was still worth money, just
Yeah.
not necessarily the $40.
well,
Not necessarily
$10
saying,
off probably made a fucking difference. But
yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. Like that's what I'm
But
saying. Like from a value
it just-
choice point.
it was a more deliberate. It was like Halo, but smaller
Yeah.
scale, 5v5 in an arena.
Yeah.
Because it had Halo devs making that and stuff. Like it felt like Halo.
Yeah.
Except I didn't care for the characters. I really didn't. Like I didn't. Fucking idiots who are just like, oh, like they're not hot enough. I'm like,
I know. I don't.
fuck
I don't get
should
that.
that matter?
I know. I don't get that idea at all.
Like that's like any game. I don't care what the as long as the game's fun. Like I don't care. Like
I know it's the mechanics. Is the game enjoyable and playable? Like not
But
not if
same
is
as-
this character fuckable? Like it's not my thought in a game. Like I'm not gonna be thinking going, oh I wanna fuck this one. Oh I wanna fuck this one. Oh I wanna fuck this
Right.
one. Like you're playing a game. You're not worrying about that. Like you're combating, you're
stupid.
shooting, and like people need to clear their heads of whether you're playing a game to shoot targets and fight combat. Like you're not.
you played Monster Hunter. Are the creatures not fucking fuckable enough for you? Like
Like, I know.
no fucking. I don't get that mentality.
Mm.
Honestly, like
There's like people that play, yeah, that got carried away with like Baldur's Gate or like
I don't know.
Dragon Age, and like people making characters
Yeah.
and not making like the character complaining. It's like, well, you know, that's
It's funny how they they don't want ugly characters, but you give someone a character creator, they're fucking hideous.
I know. But, like, that's the worst thing, too. Is like, oh, these characters are ugly. What do you think? They're not human. They're freaking, like, trolls and ogres and fucking weird creatures. Not all weird creatures are going to be pretty. Like, they're going to be fucking ugly. You're not going to want to look at them. Like,
That's just, I feel like I'm kind of detached from the gaming community social side because, like, they're over here and I'm just over there. Like,
it's just ridiculous.
That's like I think I offended somebody earlier because I said like Marvel Rivals had bad characters and like, hey, it's a fucking opinion.
I know, it's just one of those things. But anyway,
Hey, look, the characters are fuckable. They're bad.
We'll leave it there. We'll leave it on the callers. We'll leave it on the go to a short ad break. See if any callers there are on the lines, and we'll find out if they have any their opinion on fuckable and unfuckable characters. Maybe we'll see how we go. We'll open those calls up for you now, and as always, you'll listen to 66.9 FM with Dale and Jim.
You're listening to the best radio station in your city. Stay tuned.
I met her in a pixelated dream. Her smile glowed like an LED beam. She whispered things through a wireless flare. A love so virtual it filled the air. Her voice played through my old laptop speakers. Every keystroke pulled me in deeper. Electric sparks danced across my face, falling for code in a digital space. Oh, digital girl, you're messing with my mind. Your binary love is one of a kind. Through cyberspace we break all the rules. Getting freaky on this screen feels so cool. She hacked my heart, rewrote my desires. Her emoji kisses lit me on fire. The wavelength shook with every bite. She was my shadow in the neon night. I reached out, the pixels don't hold hands, just floating signals in a wired wasteland. She said, meet me beyond the glass. But love, this electric moves so fast. Oh, digital girl, you're messing with my mind. Your binary love is one of a kind. Through cyberspace we break all the rules. Getting freaky on this screen feels so cool. Feels so cool. Oh, digital girl, you're messing with my mind. Your binary love is one of a kind. Through cyberspace we break all the rules. Getting freaky on this screen feels so cool.
I will show you how to get the best cybernetic adventure of your life with Cyberpunk 2077's latest DLC. That's right, Choombas, CD Projekt Red is back with a killer expansion for Cyberpunk 2077. Say hello to Phantom Liberty, a spy thriller that cranks up the action, the drama, and the cyber chaos. With over 13 hours of brand new content, this DLC has got it all the quests that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, outfits that'll make you the sharpest edge runner in Night City, and weapons and vehicles that scream I'm here to mess things up. And guess what? Your favorite podcast duo, Dale and Jim from Beardy Bros, are diving headfirst into the madness of Dogtown, bringing their hilarious commentary and sharp insights. From navigating treacherous missions to uncovering sinister political plots, they'll show you the ropes and drop some laughs along the way. So, for just $69.95, you can experience the redemption arc of Cyberpunk 2077, packed with all the thrills, chills, and spills you could ever want. Ready to immerse yourself in the ultimate cyberpunk experience? Hit that download button and join us in Night City. Trust us, this is one ride you don't want to miss on. Stay sharp, stay cyber, and let's make some noise in Cyberpunk 2077's Phantom Liberty.
Oh, and we're back. That was a bit of an interesting ad break there. We're back anyway. We had a little bit of fun behind the scenes. You guys will have to catch it out maybe on the YouTubes. Behind the scenes snippets and tales available for you guys there. Anyway, we're gonna reach out to our callers in a second here. Follow up with the last conversation we had about our over sexualization of video game characters. And
fuckable characters or whatnot.
The fuckable characters. We're gonna have a look here. We should be. I think we got some calls in. Is that Timothy? Timothy, have we got you on the line?
Yes, hi.
Hello, Timothy. Welcome to the show. You're listening to Dale and Jim on 66.9 FM. So, you've been listening to our current little segment here. You had your input about fuckable characters. So, what is your opinion there, sir?
Yes, Cal and Tim. I'd just like to say, I have to protest that Nintendo are making a terrible mistake. Diddy Kong is too circular. It's too many curves on that Diddy Kong.
Too many curves on Diddy.
Too many curves? Is this ruffling your jimmies, is it?
And why do they always put him behind or in front of Donkey Kong? Is there something else that's happening there? I feel there's something else.
Are you feeling overwhelmed by these characters? Are they making you turned on or turned off? Are these characters unfuckable for you, sir? Is this what your problem is, or are these characters fucking? And that's what your concern is. These characters are fuckable of their own kind in their own universes.
Oh no, I assure you, Diddy Kong is there's something going on.
There's something going on. Okay.
And it's turning my dials and making me go crazy. Roar.
Are you meaning between Donkey and Diddy, or just Diddy and something else?
I guess you could say you're going bananas. Oh god.
Going ape shit?
Yeah. Round circular.
That's an interesting
of a
thing.
monkey.
Like too many curves on Diddy Kong. Like,
Oh, thank you for that call. Thank you for the call, Timothy.
Yeah.
We've got another call coming in. What do we have here? Another call with. What do we have here? What is this name? Michael Stevenson. Okay. Carmichael, is it? Hello, we got you there, Carmichael?
Oh yes, hi Cal and Tim.
Hello, Carmichael. Yes.
Hello, Carmichael?
You there? Can you hear us? Hello? No?
Carmichael?
I think we're having issues. I think you might be driving through a tunnel. You shouldn't be listening.
Right.
You shouldn't be calling the radio show while driving through a tunnel. You shouldn't be calling on your phone while driving at all.
Tunnel's a band.
We're gonna leave that one there. That was Carmichael apparently. We're gonna take another caller before we move on. Coming in now, we've got a message here saying, I would love to rustle those jimmies of Princess Peach any day. Okay, we've got another message here coming in going, what's this? I like a man with a good mustache. Mario gets me withered as very... Oh, okay, we're not going to get there. That's getting a bit too heated. Yeah, we're going to... some of these a bit here. Okay, we're gonna not read those messages. They're getting a bit too hot and heavy. That's a bit too spicy, I think. We got our last caller here anyway. We're gonna check it over to Pete. What's this here? We got the call up. Peter Staker. Peter Ian Staker. What? Peter Staker. We got you there, Mr. Staker.
Oh. P.I. Staker.
Penis taker, yes. Penis taker, it's all here.
Oh. Excuse me, sir. I do apologize. Anyway, what is you got new rustling your jimmies with these fuckable characters?
My jimmies, you know what really gets me on? Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Big Bird
Yes.
gets you on.
Big Bird. From all the way down in Sesame Street. God damn.
That's is he in any video games? I didn't. guess it doesn't. I might be.
On the Game Boy Advance, I think.
Oh god, that's a very pixelated.
Yeah, Sesame Street on the PS1, like Game Boy, like something
But
like
so,
that.
so the bird gets you going, does it? What's
You got that 30,
So the
you got that
bird
60
really
big bird.
turns that switch on.
the bird is the word. Apparently, the bird switches it on.
Yeah, the bird is the word.
Yes, you like to say the bird is on point.
Yeah,
And his
big
massive.
bird.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
That's
Well.
an
Thanks
interesting one.
for calling in, Mr. Peter Staker. Peter, yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
move on from that one. We're gonna and all right. Well, let's move on.
Thank you, Cal and Tim.
Okay, cool.
No worries.
And we'll send you some. Thanks for calling. Last call. We'll send you some prizes your way. Anyway, we'll move on from that one. Before we end up our segment, we've got a little some insider scoops for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna flick on over to our insider scoop now, and we'll be back in a second.
Insider scoop.
We have our inside trader Milton from Genstrats. Where do you see the projection map heading for the next quarter?
Yes, Dilly. Thank you. Today on the quarterly update, we've got net profits of the STD and the STI and the UTD and the USI down with net profits looking choppy. We're seeing that today's MMG is a proving point and the troughs are going from high to low. We're also seeing some thick candles. They're rolling side to side and burning oil everywhere. For 3 hours, we've got the quarters coming up and down and withdrawals at a low. Buying today will be at 16.14, and let's not wait and rip into those stonks. Any questions, Ken?
So the drippage, the oil drippage, how is that affecting the local range economy as we speak?
It's ding-dinging the economy. It's making withdrawals and the buying side a lot harder for us to get in and buy into. It's showing that the FVGs and the ISIS is on its rise, and it's making the selling crazy. If we read here, there's we've got a 0930, a 500, and the MNQM 25-103246, 521.8021345, 43212 recurring. Or 5. Dobson, any more questions?
So where does the parameters of that affect the amount of bags of ice that the market's going to struggle with?
So the amount of ice that have got to be paid back is in a profit margin of about 500. Not sure the amount that it's going to fluctuate between, but it's looking that the projections are going to be for a SNQ 128 and a E-mini for a NQ1. And so that's going to see highs and lows, and that's going to really affect the margin profits of the sources out in the trading environment. It's going to make it a lot harder to buy in, and it's going to make it a lot harder to trade. So I say, get in now while it's low or high, depending on where you buy in. Now, Frank, moving on. Any more questions?
So with all that intake, what's the total destruction income downfall spiral of the crypto market?
So that and the crypto market combined with the STD and the UTIs, we're seeing that's I've got a figure here. It is 1.1 million trillion 531 200 million 246 MNQ. This then makes the profit costs go down or up depending on how well. If you're in Saudi Arabia, not well, it's going down for them. Now the indices, they are going left at the intersection and will be turning right on the Interstate 530. I'm reading the wrong section. Back on to the 2.25% per annum per week per month per 5 mile. There we go. Dill, any questions?
No, I think we've rounded up there for the stock exchange. Appreciate your time, Milton, and I think we'll roll back to Jim in the studio.
Da, doo, da, doo, da. Like, come on.
Getting you
Fall to
hyped
the
up.
floor. You can't fucking beat it.
Well, that's getting us hyped up for the next part of this show. Just before we wrap up our show, we've got a little prize giveaway for those listening as always. What are the prizes have we got for the lovely listeners this evening on the show? Over to you.
Yes. Well, we've got some interesting ones, interesting prizes. I mean, because
Very interesting.
starting off, this is a Robin Williams.
What a lovely prize to give away. Gup on DVD.
Yeah, the world according to Garp. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
the world according to Gup.
fantastic. From the 80s, I think it was.
That's actually one I don't have. Maybe I should enter this prize drawing.
That's when you don't have. God damn. Yeah, well, I got it for like $9.
That's all right. It's a good little prize pool.
It's a weird thing you can find on the internet.
All the little weird.
Next up, we're delving a bit further into the future. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Oh, a copy of Fantastic Four on the Xbox 360.
Yes. Game looks like hot garbage. If you're
Yeah,
into that thing.
one of the movie games.
I wouldn't say hot garbage, but still interesting. Next, we got for you Transformer lovers out there,
Yeah.
the Cybertron collection. Well, 2 of the 3,
Yep.
which fantastic.
Mm.
Got to try and keep them in the right order.
Keep them all lined up. Hey, very confusing.
Next, we're going to go into the more of the future. This one is a absolute fun time. 2 Point Museum.
Oh yeah, that just recently come out too, didn't it?
Yeah, I forgot it was even out physically.
Yeah, because I
be
got 2
honest.
Point Hospital, 2 Point bloody University, and then
8 gigabytes. That's
yeah,
all it is.
I've got 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point University on the Switch.
Campus.
Campus, sorry, yeah, Campus. But yeah,
I
I got
had
them.
them on PS5.
I got them on the
for,
Switch.
For the hospital.
Yeah, on the Switchy.
2 Point Campus come in a box. It was weird.
Yeah.
Next. Split Fiction.
Hey, that's a good prize to give away. Oh,
Right? Hey, we'll make 2 people happy with that one.
they will make all the fun in the house together.
They even show you the how to get the friend code, the friend thing set up.
Oh, yeah, tell you to log on and yeah.
The friends pass. Yeah.
Well,
pretty
2 people are
freaking
going
cool,
to enjoy
isn't
that.
Blink.
Blink.
Blank.
Blinkety
Next
blink.
is if you're nostalgic from the PS1 era of RPGs, Sudoku 1 and 2.
Sudoku.
Sudoku or Sudoku? I don't know how to even say that fucking name, to be honest. Sudoku?
Sudoku. Sudoku.
No, 1 and 2 HD remastered.
Mhm.
I don't get the HD remaster because it's saying HD, but
Yeah, basically a remaster. Like it's so yeah. It's gonna be like when you remaster. It's
yeah,
gonna
like
be high
even that's
definition.
a small, like that's only 10 gig for them games. Like, god damn. But I did. I'm gonna love that. Next, AC Shadows,
Hey,
because
I
who doesn't
know.
love Assassin's Creed?
I want to play that. I so want to play that.
Do you?
Yeah, Shadows would look so good.
Well, the thing is, because you got the 2 characters, right? You got Noe and Yasuke. Yasuke doesn't do stealth at all.
Yeah, he's a
not
big.
stealthy.
He's a big brute. Yeah.
He I've seen gameplay of him trying to scale a building.
He doesn't scale.
he doesn't crouch up on the roof. He just stands tall, just running across a roof.
Yeah,
He also is very slow at getting up things.
Yep, makes sense.
And he can take a beating and also give out a beating. I've
Yep.
seen a dude have this massive weapon and just full on push this dude. Just he knocked him flying.
So he's more of a front on attack kind of.
Yeah, like Noah is the stealthy assassin.
Mm.
He's an assassin. He's a you can't.
He's the
stealth.
brute. Yeah, they're trying to show you, I guess, more of the different side parallels of like.
when
he's samurai,
Eivor
wasn't
was
ninja.
both.
Mm.
Because like Eivor was, you could stealth or brute.
Mm.
In here, you got two different characters, which is
Trying
nice.
something out, yeah. Because don't you can switch between? I think you can switch between them, can't you, in combat?
At a certain point,
Yeah.
I don't think you meet Yasuke till like halfway through the game. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I've heard. So I don't know if it's halfway through, if they just rushed it, or I don't know.
Anyway.
And lastly, Monster Hunter Wilds,
Wilds look
which this looks fantastic.
Ooh. It's a big game
So
though. I think it's
shiny.
large. It's a big game.
Large,
So-
55 gig,
Oh, it's not too bad then.
one to
It's actually
four.
pretty good.
So we're going to have fun with that.
Mm.
If not, then don't know where your priorities lie. You
I reckon it's gonna be good. Like I want to
No.
get and play it. Like
get a fucking squad together, you just go fucking ham.
That's it.
But no, it's a matte.
A matte
it's a
finish.
matte fucking finish. It's a nice fucking steelbook. You got the back of it in there. Like I haven't seen that. Oh, that. Ooh.
That's nice. Yeah, well, that's it. Once we've done play some game, we
shiny.
can do it, play it,
Oh.
finish it, uninstall it, make more space.
Inside, they just give you that as the. Yes, I am kind of pissed about steelbooks now.
Mm.
All you get is that. You don't get a book inside, like
Don't
not
get
even a little
anything.
bit of art.
Yeah.
But you do get. I like how the disc, like kind of like the actual inside.
Yep. That's cool. Like part of the
I
landscape.
kind of lined up perfectly. I rode that disc too, like that mountain in the back there.
Yeah,
That's kind of
That's
lined
actually
up.
pretty cool. That's actually a pretty cool case.
Hang on,
Is it Philly matching the back?
because it is the exact same.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Just a different
No, but
tone,
like,
tone of color.
it's,
Yeah.
it's the exact same.
Yeah, just lighter. Yeah.
I didn't realize. But would have lined up the two things.
That's good.
But yeah, $119 though. Fucking
Mm.
dead.
Not bad. Still.
They're charging $20 for a steelbook now.
Yeah. I know they've got up in price.
The fucking movies are worse. Don't forget, like $60
Oh.
a movie.
I know
Yeah.
some movies are like really expensive now just for a steelbook. Like,
They're
you're
only
not adding-
$60.
It's like why? It's like some are still 40 and then some are 60. It's like there's a big jump. There's no in between. It's either 40 or
Some are
60.
even 30.
That's what I mean. Oh, 30 something, but it's usually 40.
Yeah, it's usually 35 to 39.
Mm.
But I am keen to jump into this. I'm gonna say.
Mm.
Never
Oh,
played Monster Hunter before in my
Oh,
fucking
I
life.
have, and then I went to Dauntless because I moved on from Monster Hunter. I need something free.
Right.
And then, yeah.
But no, I would pick this up, Daz, if I were you. Like this edition. I think there's a lenticular cover one, maybe at EB. I'm unsure.
Yeah.
But no, like they're the giveaways.
That's all right
Fantastic.
then. We'll have a disclaimer in the bottom there about that. Once again, you've been listening to 66.9 FM with Dale and Jim in the morning. Take it easy, everybody. We'll catch y'all later. Bye for now.
We only play the greatest hits 24/7, 365 days a year. Just for you.
Two beards rolling through the air tonight. Dale and Jim bring the spotlight bright. Talk games and tunes under neon glow. and let the good times flow. Control it clicks and vinyl spins. Who knows where this wild ride begins? From pixel dreams to rockin' grooves, they've got the vibe that always moves. Betty Bros, you know the show. Laughs and jams that steal the show. Tap your can and hit start now. It's Dale and Jim, they run the town. Oh yeah. Leveling up with every tale they tell. Gaining highs and stories that excel. Music deep that hits your core. With every laugh you're coming back for more. Pixels and strings, beer that sings. Podcast kings, they're doing big things. Hit play now, join the spree. Come as you are, it's the place to be. Betty Bros, you know the show. Laughs and jams that steal the show. Tap your can and hit stop now. It's Dale and Jim, they run the town. Pixels and strings, beer that sings. Podcast kings, they're doing big